Okay, so I believe this is going. Hey guys, it's if you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe consider doing that, and like my video if you think it's interesting or entertaining or you can relate. But it is, I don't know, Thursday the 24th, I think it might be, of June 2021, and I have, mostly I create these videos to help people with lawn care, but today's a little bit different. One of my dogs died today, and she was, I think, 11 years old, 10 or 11. I haven't looked it up just yet. I've got her paperwork at home. But a yellow lab, and she's been, several months ago, she started falling down the stairs. She fell 2 or 3 times. I think initially it might have been because one of the shoes on the stair failed, and so it caused her to slip, but that was the downhill spiral, or the beginning of the downhill spiral, so to speak. So she wouldn't go upstairs anymore, and then sometimes when she would go up, if she was afraid, she'd stand at the top shaking, and I'd have to pick her up and carry her down. She's about 70 pounds. Anyway, a few weeks ago, she was stopped eating and everything, and slowly stopped drinking, and we took her in to the vet, and they said that she had a neurological disorder. She had likely cancer, she had pneumonia, and so they gave her some meds and everything, and they said it didn't look good for her. So we got her on the meds, and she started doing better, almost like she was fine. And then she ran out of meds about a day ago, but we noticed that, roll these windows up, we noticed that about starting 2 days ago, she got real bad again. And her heart, she was breathing real fast all the time, and gosh, a day or two ago I came home and there was pee all over the place, and I think that she was losing control of her bladder. So anyway, we took her into the vet today, and we put her down. I'm going to tell you a couple things. I've had that dog for 10 or 11 years. I've been married for 10 years. I've had that dog longer than I've been married. That dog is older than both of my children. That dog dying, we went in and talked to the children, and they said they wanted to be in there with her. That dog dying was one of the most, if not the most horrible thing I've ever experienced in my life. They gave her this milky medication, the same stuff that Michael Jackson was killed on, but it's to sedate her, and then the euthanasia medicine. And I'll tell you this, her heart, she was breathing really hard when they put that medicine in, the white stuff first, and then she calmed down real slow. And then they put that euthanasia in, and I'm telling you, the dog felt it, because the dog whimpered twice when it was going in. So I know she felt it. And then her breathing got real slow and stopped, and she was just on her like this, looking straight ahead. And then I felt horrible. Of course, I was very upset and sad, and this pain ever since this afternoon in my chest I'm dealing with now. My son, of course, was upset, but there was nothing that we could do. Her quality of life was going down, and they chose to be there, and I wanted to give them that choice, instead of having them come home from summer camp and say, hey, your dog has passed. I said, you can come in and sit down with her and be with her as she dies, and she won't be alone, or you can wait out with Grandma in the van, and they both chose to stay in. So we did that today, and it's hard. I get so caught up sometimes in running my business. This year's been really hard on me because I've been out more personally this year on jobs than any other year, and the jobs are hard, and it's a lot of labor, and I get hot and I can't eat because when I'm hot I can't eat, it'll make me sick, so I'm not getting calories, so I'm losing weight. But you get so caught up in where you want your business to be that it's real easy, and this is the main thing I want you to take from this. It's real easy to lose track of now and appreciate where you're at right now. So many people, almost indirectly wish their life away so they could be somewhere else. And we don't even know that day's going to be guaranteed. There's so many things could change. But so now I'm at home, and I have one dog left. He's the older of the two. And it's different. Gosh, this just happened 2 or 3 hours ago. It's different already. It hurts. I loved that dog, and that dog pissed me off at times because of the things that she would do, but she was a good dog. The other thing I want to talk about briefly is the Sorrento flea and tick collar. My recommendation, if I were to have a dog again, was I would not use it. I would not buy it. When I bought them a few years ago when I first started. I actually had two. The first time I bought it, no one said anything to me. Shortly thereafter, I noticed that lumps were on my dog, the one Peyton that died. And then this year we went and I got him again. And right when I got him, they weren't readily available from the aisle. You had to go and ask for them. And when I asked the gal, she said, well, they're linked to neurological disorder. She said, but that's not right. That's not true. They're safe. So I got them. Well, her lumps got worse. And what was funny is, or not funny, but peculiar, is when we had her looked at with the vet 3 or 4 weeks ago, they said she had a neurological disorder and likely cancer. And these things are linked to this, or have been found to be linked to this collar. It's the Sorrento flea and tick collar. So, what I've done on the research that I have found is that the EPA apparently is not reporting on this. There's just south of 2,000 dogs that are linked to dying from this flea and tick collar. I will never use it again, ever. I will find I don't even know that I'm going to get dogs again. This dog dying has hurt me, and I'm not bragging about this, more than any human being has died. I mean, a very close friend of mine died this past December that I knew for about 25 years. And that bothered me, but nothing like this. I mean, there's literally a pain I can feel in my chest. I'm stressed about it, emotionally, distraught, seeing my children upset, especially my son, weeping for his dog. And then the whole experience of being there, and then her just being there like afterwards. It was surreal. It was horrible. I don't know that I can get another dog again, man. That's how bad it is, And I'm not saying I won't for sure, because when we're emotional, you can't make lasting decisions off of temporary emotion. But this is going to take me a while to bounce back from it. And it hurts really bad. But I wanted to share this with you, just something, some of you guys probably have dogs too. And they're a part of your family. And my son kept saying, Daddy, why does someone from my family have to die? Is Peyton going to be in heaven? Will we see Peyton in heaven? We're Christian and we believe the Bible. Just a crappy day. One of the worst days I've had to experience. One of the worst things I've ever sat through. I guess I wouldn't change it because I wouldn't want her to die alone, but she had just been suffering so bad, and she was real fast even when she was slow. She couldn't breathe. She was dehydrated. She couldn't even eat a piece of cheese this morning. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Whatever's going on in your life, man, don't overlook the present, for the future. You always want to set goals and you want to work for them, but enjoy and embrace what you have now, because everything, whether it's good, whether it's bad, it is all temporary. And we're all in one fashion or another standing in line for our turn, for our end to come. So love the people that you love. Love your animals. Be good to people, man. Don't do bad. Be good. Be good and embrace, help pass, good things around, good vibes to this world, because that's what we need. And I'm not going to babble on anymore, but if you haven't subscribed to my page, you might find some of the content that I share on occasion valuable. So maybe you'll consider subscribing. And if you have a dog, look into that collar and consider that. I can't tell you to not use it, but look into it and read what you can find about it, Sorrento, and what they say about it. I'll never use it again, ever. So, peace.